was seeded September 9. Yeah, yeah.
In pretty good conditions.
All beautiful condition. Actually, had we've had 3 inches since the beginning of August, so 3.5 inches. Yeah, and actually the day before we seeded this, it rained a little bit. It's been amazing as far as the moisture we've got. And this was chickpea stubble.
Chickpea stubble. Okay.
Stubble fallow actually. This was fallow this past year.
What variety did you plant?
So this is stand clear, and the reason we've gone that route is that we're getting more problems with sawfly. Sawfly used to be, the first couple header passes and we'd have trouble. Now we were in some fields like 10 header passes at 40 feet, right at 400 or 500 feet. We are going out crop checking always with a shovel. and we're looking more for the root part of it. And so this is actually non-treated, non-chemically treated seed.
Really? No seed treatment.
So with no seed treatment, there's a biological seed treatment on there. But what we're trying to do, and here's beautiful. But here's kind of our problem here is that we've got plateyness, right? You see this? This is really platy. And that stuff basically, when it's platy like that, doesn't hold the moisture that it should have, and not only that, it doesn't have the oxygen for the roots to actually have the gas exchange that's supposed to happen with the CO2 and carbon and so on. What we're looking for now is our roots have more of what's called the rhizosheath. Is this area around the root that has all that root hair. And this is full of biology and bacteria and fungi, and we're trying to see this association between the root and the biology breaking down the parent material to feed the crop. So we're not using phos or potash, and we're down to right now about 30-40% of what we used to put
fertilizer
for nitrogen.
Did you put down some of those like slow release phosphates, the rock phosphates, or anything?
No, so our sorts. If you take a regular sample, we'll have maybe 20 ppm or whatever it is. That actually fairly low numbers for phosphate. But if you take a mining assay to see what's actually all the minerals on the first 6 inches, we've got about 1,000 pounds of phosphate. Phosphorus. Phosphorus is not available to the plant.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like saying, well, let's have lunch, and you look in the cupboard and you find a bunch of flour, and you say, well, yeah, I got food here, but I got to cook it. So you really don't have food until it's actually made into a cake, right?
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do here, and the biology is instrumental into breaking down that parent material to make it available to the plant. So the plant sends the photosynthesis that happens right here is sending sugars into the ground. The sugar feed the biology breaks down the parent material and actually feeds the plant. It's a catch-22. If you don't have the plateyness, you put more. If you have the plateyness that we have at this point, and it's starting to get better, we feel, you put more fertilizer. Well, the fertilizer will make it that your biology doesn't work because the plant has access to it. It basically is delivered a Big Mac right there, and say, well, do you want to cook or do you want to eat the Big Mac?